that Kecia made a difference in our lives. If you've been around for a while, it doesn't take much to see or hear Kecia. I can see Kecia in the presentation Jill just gave. And our relationship with her goes back 15 years, and for some like Mary and Delaney goes all the way back to college. And so it doesn't take me long then to think about the significance of this day. It was 2 months ago today that we said farewell at her memorial service. And it's her half birthday today, something she and I would joke about quite often. And so it's appropriate and fitting that we gather together one more time and take a moment to reflect on her life and the contribution she's made to ours. As I reflect on this, I'm struck that Kecia was first and foremost a teacher. As a published author and an accomplished speaker, she's helped improve the profession. She's taught therapists all over the country. And in doing so, she's made us better PTs. She's made us better athletic trainers. She's made us better clinicians. She's challenged the industry to think differently about how we affect care. Put simply, she challenged us to be better. She challenged our industry to be better, and because of her, we are. She taught us how to live. She filled more in her bucket than most people fill in a lifetime. Her life was a sense of passionate purpose. She spent a lot of time and energy trying to figure that out. And she did. She was funny and fun. She was loved and lovable. She could find the joy in the quiet moments of a sunrise or the roar of the crowd at Jordan's baseball games. And through her battles with cancer, from her diagnosis 6 years ago until her final days, she had a kind of a courage and a compassion that was really, really remarkable. She taught us how to live with courage and conviction. You know, I'm thoughtful that she was acutely and intimately aware of her story and her purpose, and she encouraged us to discover our story as she discovered hers. And more importantly, she found value in the stories that all of us have. Hers was a story worth telling, and she believed ours were and are too. In her final days, she taught us how to die with grace and courage. She never wavered on her commitment to fight the disease, and she never wavered on her appreciation for those that supported her along the way, and that's people like you and me. I will never forget the last time I saw her. She was more concerned about talking about you and the support that you gave her than she was about the bad news that she was receiving. She was focused more on the pockets of good news and the support you showed her and she was receiving than she ever did dwell on the bad. And even now, she'll continue to be a teacher. Mary Kramer will be kind of restarting the clinical evidence review process that Kecia started. And the first articles that we will share, and I appreciate Mary Kramer, your idea in doing this, the first articles we will share will be Kecia's published research. For those of you that have known Kecia, I appreciate your support, and I'm hoping that you will share her stories. Share her stories. Keep her stories alive. And for those of you that have not met Kecia or didn't have that pleasure, ask others. Learn about her. Those are stories that are worth telling over and over again. So we'll watch a video and pay tribute to Kecia. And then when we're done with the video, we'll introduce Kecia's family. I'm so grateful, Tony, for your presence, parents Bob and Sue, brothers Brent and Chad, I'm so grateful that you could come.